Okay. Um, so it's a short week, and I know you've had some like Sundays, and then like it's been a little bit jumbled in the last 3 or 4 weeks. How do you guys feel going in on a short week into this home meet?
Yeah, well, I think we feel good. Our team is strong. They're healthy. We have no issues as far as injuries or anything like that. Um, what I love about the team is that they've handled just Sunday meet, Friday meet, travel, not travel, whatever. They've handled it really well. So not no concerns there. The only thing is we don't have a lot of training in between one meet to the next, so it makes it difficult to to make lineup changes and things like that. But we did have a strong day of training yesterday, and then we will be practicing in Bud tomorrow. So two really good days of practice as opportunity to maybe prove themselves for a lineup or just show improvements from last Sunday. But just excited for Friday night and to be back in our normal slot on Friday night as well.
Gotcha. Hey, so you guys set up the schedule where you'd have the Walton meets at the end and then leading into regionals. I'm just wondering, like, what areas of focus you have with the postseason now getting, so much closer.
Mhm. Well, it's been interesting because we're hosting regionals, so a lot of the discussion has been about obviously we've had some really fantastic performances and program records, but they've been on the road this year. And so giving them permission to just be a little bit more normal at home, which normally a team is the opposite. Usually they feel more comfortable at home and they struggle on the road. I think that that's a really positive quality in our team that they can handle being on the road and make adjustments and adapt to the equipment really easily. But just making Bud feel like our home arena, I think having these last two opportunities in there will really, really help and serve us for regionals. So I'm hoping that Friday night can be a little stronger performance on all four events so that we can feel really good going into day one of regionals in a couple weeks.
Thanks. I might circle back at the end.
Okay.
Evan, go ahead.
Yeah, hey coach. I guess kind of just the overarching question being back in Bud, what was it like for you and the team?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, the energy was amazing. The crowd showed up. We were just it just felt really good. I mean, when they marched out and the lights turned on and we saw just the number of fans that were packed in there. Just another really great example of just the growth of the program. And it's such an honor for us to not only compete in Bud, but to compete in front of, almost 10,000 Razorback fans against number one Oklahoma. So just had a ton of fun. I think the energy was really rocking the whole time, but especially on that last rotation with Floor. Our team is just so great on that event. I could tell it really just pumped the crowd up, but it was really a lot of fun, and we're just excited to be back in there Friday night.
And it seemed like your freshman didn't get phased being in Bud Walton. Is that kind of the takeaway that you got? I mean, Haley Klein, a career high on floor, and as well, some of your other freshmen look really good too. Is that kind of the same vibe that you got?
Yeah, definitely the same vibe I got. I think, one thing I love about the team, but the freshmen in general is that they're really adaptable. They are really competitive. And so, whereas in years past, we might have situations where that might affect them or going into Bud for the first time might have thrown them off. Like they kind of thrive off of those differences and the challenges, which I love because I feel like, there's going to continue to be challenges for this team throughout the rest of the season. But yeah, Haley especially has just been really impressive, hitting on all the events she competes really, really well and kind of pushing her potential as a freshman on our team.
And bars again, a bit of a struggle for the team last week. But Jensen Scalzo, excuse me, still put up a really good number. What are you trying to work on this week as you try to improve that bar score for next week, being in Bud Walton again?
Well, we gave away a lot on handstands and landings. We're hitting, we're consistent. I mean, obviously, with the exception of Maddie Jones falling on her on the last routine, which was kind of out of the norm for her, but handstands and sticking and just kind of being normal. Like they do such a fantastic job in practice. And really, at this point in the season, it's incredibly mental, just being able to be in the moment and just go, okay, let me just do normal. Let me just do what I do in practice and not over try or get tight, because when you get tight, you can short those handstands. So that's really the improvement we want to see. And really, we reflected as a team on the fact that, they were a little bit tight and a little not normal on the day before the meet in practice. And we think it actually started there and saw some, different elements of not being disciplined on bars. So, hopefully we talked a lot about needing to see that on Thursday this week so that we can feel the same energy, the same vibe going into Friday night.
Awesome. Thanks, coach.
Mhm.
Tom?
No, I think that'll do me. I just wanted to say, heard the news on Mackie, and so I know she hasn't competed in a while, but sorry to hear that. I mean, she get to hang out with the team. Was she traveled or anything?
Oh no, she decided to just take a step away and I think for her just a lot of the injuries and things that she's had over the course of her career were just getting to be tough and physically it wasn't working anymore. So she's taking some time to really focus on her academics and be outside the gym, but she's still around. We see her every now and then and all is well with her.
Okay, well, thanks. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.